and welcome back to the Wizard's Tower. Before we get started, I just want to say, apologise. I'm not feeling great. I've got a bit of a sore throat that seems to slowly be getting worse. But I'm going to try and get through this, and I've got another video I want to film tomorrow on setting up for our Dragon Advice by Pete game. So I'll try and get those out of the way, and then I might, you know, just crawl into bed for a couple of days. But anyway, today we've got something a little bit different. A blind unboxing, in that my father backed a game on Kickstarter. It's a fantasy themed card game, that's all he's told me. Think it's got something to do with woods, but I don't know anything about it. And he backed it for himself, and he said, hey, do you want to unbox it for the channel? But obviously I don't know anything about it, so this is going to be interesting. So let's take a look at whatever this game is. Let's make sure I open this box. It's quite a small box, so let's have a quick look. Again, sorry if my voice goes weird or cuts out or I cough a lot. Yeah, I'm suffering from man flu, I think. Okay. Sorry, if random cuts occur, it's because I'm having a coughing fit. Onward. Right, so we've got this open. Let's have a look. The StoryMaster's Tales, Weirding Woods. There you go. This is a really nice, it's like a matte box, and you got like a gold leaf kind of embossing on there. It's really nice. There's nothing else on the box though. It's still a mystery. I am aware of this because I saw it at UKGE being played. Right, let's have a little. Okay. Oh, there's a bag. Okay. So there's a bag here. It's got a piece of leather. Random piece of leather. And in here is, it's like casting bones. Okay, so we've got 4 little plastic standees. 2d4. 4 pencils. That's nice. I've given us pencils. And then 4 glass beads or tokens or however you counters. So that's what was in this little baggie. Well, it's not baggy, sorry, this little cloth bag. There you go. It does have a drawstring. It's nice. And there is a deck of cards. I'll open those up in a minute. Okay, okay, box is plain inside. I'm assuming these are character standees that will go in the little bases. They're quite nice. Nice artwork. Reminds me a little bit of Escape the Dark Castle. It's cool. Then there is a pad of character sheets. Not that many though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would say there's probably 20 on here. That's what they look like. On a rip pad. And then there is the StoryMaster's Tales by Oliver McNeil. A game of adventure and role-playing set in a grim world full of magic, monsters and mystery. 1 to 5 players, ages 7 to adult. Right, there was definitely only 4 little standee counters in there, wasn't there? Is there a breakdown of the components? Nope. Players, story log, introduction, how to play. No, there isn't. Just going to double check that there isn't one of those little standees has gone awry, or that it wasn't in the first place. There's definitely only 4 of them, and there are no more on my table. Interesting. And there's only 4, yeah, there must be a DM type system, because actually thinking about it, there's only 4 pencils and there's only 4 of those coloured glass counters. So there must be a DM type system in here. So I'm not going to just sit here and read it on players. Yeah, someone can do the story mastering. How to play StoryMaster. Anyone can become the StoryMaster. If you're playing on your own, it will of course be yourself. If there is more than one player, you can assign one person who does not adventure and reads the book as the StoryMaster. There you go. So that's where the 5th player comes from. Not entirely sure if all of this bit looks... There's a lot of fate type cards. Design your own quest. This looks pretty cool. So I'll give you a little look through it, but it's quite a clear rule book, but there's quite a lot to it. Coming soon, there is another Kickstarter coming early 2020, which is called Draco Deep Dungeon. Quite cool. And soundscapes and narrations for all of the story cards are available from Okay, this is quite a cool looking little game. Let's crack open the cards, shall we? I've just realised one of the reasons why my dad might have dumped this on my doorstep and gone, hey, you can film it, because he knows I'll baggy up all his cards for him. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Okay, you've got reward cards. So reward cards are, it looks like it's loot. So reward, and then you've got an enchanted sword, haunted hat, potion of wisdom, stray dog, pet the dog, press A to pet the dog. Both true aim, resurrection scroll, silver arrow. So there's quite some interesting rewards in there. Then these are the rest of the deck is these. Okay. So we then have a deck of green backed cards that have what appears to be. So that says Baba Yaga, the Rock Golem, Goblins, Woodland Elf, the Trader, Blood Wolf. Now I'm assuming, if I then go back to my book, the book I should say, yeah, so it has all of those in it. Number 1, Baba Yaga. So whichever card you draw, you then turn to the page. So number 1, Baba Yaga. I'll spoil one thing for you. So first card looks like that, and then you can go to number 1, and there is a whole like if you encounter her and what happens. The card stays in place until she is killed. So is there any non-combatant ones? Okay, so the Wood Elf says turn the card over after you've used it. The Merchant, the card will stay here and annoy you. The Trader, I should say. Dead. Dies. Dragon. Skeleton. Unicorn. Card must be turned over after the turn. So they all seem to have different Oh, and then there are quests. Right. Sorry. Objective, kill blah blah. Children of Weirding Wood. Objective. Chili green tea, return to the tavern. Yeah, so there are, basically it appears like there are quests in here that give you specific objectives that you appear to need to complete by going through this deck, uncovering cards. Yeah, there's a wolf, you know, the campsite, the cave entrance, the highwayman, zombie peasants, a mine. Yeah, so there's cards in here that then trigger events out of the book. And then I guess you get these. So the enchanted sword. This sword gives you +2 fighting skill while you have this card. This is the Blade of Heroes. It fizzles with energy and you to wield against your for you to wield against your enemies. +2 FS, which I'm assuming is fighting skill. 50 gold coins. Interesting that they use the word to +2. So that is a very brief look at the StoryMaster's Tales Weirding Woods. Very, very nicely produced game, and actually quite excited to get this to the table. I'll have to see when my dad is free for some gaming. Right, thanks for dropping by and joining me on this blind unboxing of a game I had no idea about, but I'm now quite excited to look at. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, it will help the channel out. I'm going to go and take some cough mixture and edit this together. I don't know when I'll put it out. I might save this video, so it might be coming out of order. I feel like I might be unwell, so I might put it out after my DM preparation video. But anyway, thank you. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.